Okay, guys. Well, it's been a little bit of a rough week here at Spaz Boys Comedy. As many of you know, you saw the video I made back, I think it was last Saturday or so. We found out that we had lost one of our community members, our friend Austin, and he had passed back in March. But we just learned about it last weekend, and I appreciate the coming together of the community and everybody getting together to say a goodbye to him, and that was really cool. And I hope that, again, it was his mom that reached out to us, and hopefully she was able to see all the responses on that video and the love everybody showed for Austin. That was very cool. And then today, during our live stream, a young man came in to let us know that we lost another member of our community, Lewis. Now, for those of you who've been around a while, he was here as Tall Lewis Newcastle. Tall Lewis Newcastle. He's been with us. This is a little hard for me. He's been with us for a number of years. He was a very vocal member of the community, so somebody we all had gotten to know. He was from the UK. Lewis was a young man when he first came to the channel. He was 14 or 15 when he first started hanging with us. And he was an elite level soccer/football player. I mean, an amazing level. He was on I don't know all the details of the hierarchy, but he was on a national under 18 team and by all accounts was very, very good. And unfortunately our pal Lewis had an accident. He was actually hit by a bus. I remember when he reached out to me to tell me about it, and we all know here at Spaz Boys, our senses of humor are quite twisted. So when he first told me that, I figured it was a joke of some sort. You know, he was leading up to something, but he actually had, and he was seriously injured. He had to make several trips back and forth from the UK over here to the States to get surgeries done, and it was a really, as you can imagine, really rough time for him. And of course, immensely, I mean, unable to put into words how disappointing it had to be for him, an elite level, world-class athlete struck down as a young man with a bright future ahead of him and everything. And again, just found out today that we lost Lewis, and it hit really hard. And I just wanted to make this because I do consider us a community. I do consider us a very close-knit community, and I like to give everybody the opportunity, to pay their respects in the comment section or however they like. But I thought it was interesting to go back. Lewis, some time ago, had sent us something to our P.O. box when we were doing the P.O. box openings. So I went back through just to give you a little recap, and I'll put the link to the video, that unboxing video, in the description of this video so you guys can go watch if you want. But and despite what Mark Bark says, I do keep all the stuff you guys send to me. So here is the envelope that Lewis sent to us, and as you can tell, international travel via mail tends to beat the crap out of envelopes. And I'll just give you the condensed version of the letter he sent. He just said, "Hi, Curtis and Spaz Kid. I'm Lewis, Tall Lewis Newcastle on YouTube and Twitter. And I have to say, you two are legends on the internet. I love to tune into your streams, but I hate it when I'm in bed while you're doing your later streams. Why does time difference exist? You also lift up my mood a lot when I watch your vids in school. I love the reaction vids you do on the channel, especially Dick Figures. Oh, Dick Figures was so fun. When I try to do a page post on your streams, mine doesn't go through, blah, blah, blah." So he wanted to post a paid post, a super chat, and didn't go. So he says, "Here is some spare change and a £5 note." I thought that was really cool because I know okay. My world is very limited. Apparently, I didn't even know what UK money looked like. But here's a selection of the change that Lewis sent us. And again, I like keeping this stuff because I'm sheltered and I don't know that. And I was really interested. He sent us the £5 note. And the money over there, I remember saying that to him, is well advanced because you guys were putting security features in here long before we were. We're just catching up on that. So I just thought that was cool. So as I said, I'll post the link to that unboxing video in the description of this one, but Lewis was a really good dude. I mean, I obviously I know him as a friend, and I do consider him a friend. I consider you guys absolutely to be my friends. But I knew him through the internet, so I only know what he purported to me. And despite what he was going through, he always had, I mean, you could sense the disappointment without question. I think more than pain, it was disappointment, because of what he had going for him in the world of soccer, and it was taken away from him. But when he reached out to us, it was always, even at the tougher times, was with a touch of positivity, and it's really hard hitting because, again, he hadn't, as people go on in life, and I'm struggling for words here, I apologize, guys. As people go on in life and get older, he was, again, 14, 15 when he started hanging with us. You become an adult, and of course he had a lot going on with the injuries and everything, so he would be away from the channel, but he had just recently come back and had made contact with us in some of the streams and commenting on the videos. And unfortunately, our friend Lewis is now no longer with us. And you guys know that I'm not a religious person, but I never poo-poo on religion. It's just not what I believe is the way that everything began. And given that, as I said, and I will always say, despite the fact that I believe in the scientific means of being, the scientific theory of being, I will be so happy to be wrong. And I hope that I am wrong. And I hope wherever Lewis has moved on to now, I hope it's someplace really, really cool. I mean, and I hope he's really happy. And I hope he's able to play soccer football. Sorry, Lewis. I just have to say soccer football, Lewis, because otherwise people will think he's from the UK and he was a linebacker. No, soccer/football. But Lewis would yell at me for continually referring to it as soccer. But I hope he's playing soccer football and he's able to maintain all his skills that he had when he was playing on this very boring existence that we have here. But I wanted to give you guys, I know a lot of you interacted with Lewis. I know a lot of you have seen Lewis commenting and stuff. And so what I think we'll do is we'll take this, we'll take the £5 note that he sent us, and I think we'll put it right up here, right below the Bleeding Curtis and above the YouTube play button there. And that will be our lasting reminder of our friend Lewis. Well, that's all. I just wanted to give you guys, again, and I think for, any friends of Lewis's, which obviously we have some of his friends here with us, and hopefully they can direct anybody that, any of his family, any of his friends who want to see what he meant to his online community, his online family. It gives you guys an opportunity to say your goodbyes or to wish him well, or wish him whatever you want to wish for Lewis in whatever he's experiencing now and where he's gone to now. So this is the opportunity to do that. And Lewis, my friend, thank you for being with us. Thank you for being my friend. Thank you for sharing your adventures with me. Thank you for hanging out and having laughs and having a similar sense of humor to a crazy old man's, and for allowing me, to be a part of your daily routine, which means just so much to me. Really, really good dude. And I truly, genuinely feel a little bit of a hole in myself knowing that Lewis won't be popping into the chat anytime soon. But guys, go ahead and feel free to leave your final messages to Lewis in the comment section.